Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are taking a look at the Mastermind Creations reformatted number 11 Seraphicus Prominon, as shown on by this very nice card. That is a very nice third-party card, text specs on the back. Actually a pretty nice picture here. That is very cool. Get a very nice photo of what he will look like, but that's it for the card. And yeah, this is Mastermind Creations' take on an IDW styled version of Nova Prime, and I gotta say, this guy is a slick bastard. He is so fracking cool. And yes, I'm watching my language because it's very early in the video. And we are starting in vehicle mode for two main reasons. Mainly, there's a lot more to do in the robot mode, and also very fiddly playing around with the trailer and the actual robot mode itself. So we're starting off in vehicle mode, and I gotta say, I love this thing. It is so friggin' big. It is amazing. Like, this thing it commands respect. If you see this rolling down on the bloody highway, you're getting the hell out of the damn way. Holy shit. And I love, like, all the detailing on this thing is just amazing. Looking at the truck cab itself, and then just going right down. Like, all of it is just so nice looking. Mastermind Creations did a wonderful job with this toy. Like, it looks bloody brilliant. We will, just for a very quick couple of comparisons, here we have him next to one of Mastermind Creations' other toys, one that I've previously reviewed as well. The not lockdown bounty hunter, Jaegertron. So there's that. Here we have him with Mastermind Creations Turbine. And weirdly enough, you can also kind of Ultra Magnus this guy and have Turbine resting on top. So that's kind of cool. But there's that. And because, you know, big armored carrier, here he is with Siege Ultra Magnus. And yeah, there's a lot to go off of here. But yes, so we shall take off the trailer. I'll just move that off to the side. And this truck mode is a bloody sneaker. That is a shoe. This is a shoe of a truck. But I still love this thing. For anybody who's seen Hot Wheels Battle Force 5, that old TV show, this reminds me of their mobile command center, just with the pure white and the blue highlights and everything. It looks so very nice, very alien, very fast for a very large vehicle. Like, this entire cockpit section is done in translucent plastic, but it's on a nice little slider. You have some very nice translucent parts just going throughout. Even the grill, which is actually a solid blue plastic, really does look nice. Very nice metallic paint going almost all around the figure here. Couple of parts I wish were picked out in the silver paint. I wouldn't mind, like, these sections here to have been picked out, but, you know, can't be super picky here. The very nice knee guards here. Well, actually, these are the knee guards. These are the ankle guards, I guess, but still very nice. The wheels kind of roll. Kind of, sort of, just the way that, you know, his hands have to transform. It's a little awkward, but the front and back too, they work well enough. But I love this thing. Just love how aerodynamic this thing is. It's great. Once again, here he is with Ultra Magnus. And now he seems very tiny. Whew. Pre-war Cybertron definitely cared more about aesthetics than it did function, I guess. Is that Mastermind Creations again with the big jet boy? Is that... Here he is with the Turban. They're not whirl. And yeah. Again, I very much like this toy. I think he's very cool. But let's get down to the transformation, shall we? So, first thing you're going to want to do is open up the side panels here. You are going to be flexing the side panels here when you're getting him into vehicle mode. Luckily, you don't. It's kind of designed to flex a bit, so the plastic here, while it is nice and sturdy, it is pliable enough that a little bit of added force is just needed to unhook it. You just want to basically raise this entire section here, and you can kind of see just how much clear plastic that they just inserted, and it looks very good. And then we take the legs, and we just kind of do a very basic Optimus Prime transformation the rest of the way. So we will, at a siege side swipe, the legs, open those up, and bring out the legs. Bring out the legs! Oh, okay, I guess detach first, and then... What the heck? Ooh, damn it, these ratchets are... Oh, that's right. There we go. And he becomes super tall. So we come to the back here. We flip out the feet. Take this panel right here, and we open up, and then just slide it back in. That way he has a nice little gap filler. We do the same on the other side. Like so. And now he can stand. And we shall raise up the camera. There we go. Then we take the arms and we flip them all the way out like so. You want to take the arms, kind of get them away from this section here. And they are on a very interesting joint. I want to rotate them like so. So there are two joints here. There's the actual shoulder joint and then the transformation joint. And you want to turn, obviously, the transformation joint over like so until you hear a little thunk. And, yeah, there's a point where you will naturally hear a thunk, and you just want to get it to there. Take the entire chest plate here, lock it in place like so, bring down the arms, rotate the hands like so. Then you want to just turn the arms around and around, around and around. There we go, there we go. Kind of play with the fists however you want. Here, take the entire back section here. And there is a open part, or a slot right here that will just fit into this little tab right here. And that just tabs in nice and securely. Then you want to fold in the back. That folds up nice and tight to be the backpack. Come on, bud. There we go. And right now, as you can see, he has a bit of a limp head syndrome. So you just want to rotate the head around a bit so you can find that nice stopping point where it's not loosey-goosey. About right here, I'd say. Close that up. Zoom out a bit. And here we have Seraphicus Prominon in his robot mode. Oop. And this guy just looks fantastic. I really do like this guy. Like, he looks like he jumped out of the pages of the comic with, you know, some obvious slight inaccuracy things, but I don't actually have the comic on me right now, so it could also just be my memory shorting out. Who knows? That's your game to play. Anyways, I think this guy looks absolutely beautiful, and he comes with a couple of weapons. You have the standard blue sword thingies that kind of came with a lot of their figures, and these can store in the robot mode. The backpack here has 2 sections where you can store the swords, like so. And like so. So he is packing and ready to roll. He also comes with a cute little pistol. That is a 6-shooter. So he's got a space revolver. And I've always loved the idea of a revolver laser gun. I don't know why. I just think that while in concept it's kind of silly, it just looks cool. I blame my love of sci-fi westerns. Damn you, Firefly! But to get him to hold it, or any of the weapons, you just stick it into his hand, like so. And it has a very good grip on it. Like this thing, you have a wonderful grip, and to do the, would it be, is this, if I can keep that closed, there we go. Is it the patented shake test from, Jobby? Does that, yep, that works. So, all rights go to Jobby the Hong. Please don't sue me into oblivion. But for articulation-wise, head is on a double ball joint, actually. So, you have the main ball joint at the neck, and then right here in the head. So, you can get a lot of really awesome, look around movements from this guy. However, like it obviously showed off, you turn the head the wrong way and it turns into a floppy mess. And yet right now I just found a special spot where he doesn't turn into a floppy mess. Thank you, Nova Prime, you absolute jerk. Arms are on a very nice swivel joint, so you get a full 360. Arms can go out, kind of, sort of. You can't get a full Sucket Magnus, unfortunately. This is about as far as you can go, which kind of sucks, because this would be hilarious. Considering this guy's whole angel motif, you could really kind of have, if you were able to do a proper Sucket Magnus, that would be amazing. But no. Damn it, Nova Prime. You get a very nice 360 rotation here at the shoulder joint, thanks to the mushroom peg. And you have a very nice double joint that works quite well with the arms. You get forearm rotation, mainly thanks to the transformation, but that helps with swords. Hands are on a ball joint, so you get full 360 and wrist rotation, which is wonderful. And posable fingers and the thumb. And each finger in and of itself is actually individually articulated. Yarg. So you can get some very nice hand movements and everything. You also get a waist swivel on this guy, which is very nice. Legs can go out about that far. Not too bad. Take the sword out. And back that far. Very nice. You get over 90 degree of bend at the knee, thanks to there being a double joint there. And you can get, well, you can get just mainly 90 degree of bend, or if you want to use both joints, a little bit over. And you get very nice in and out, up and down ankle movement. All in all, the core robot is very nice, very well articulated. And I actually forgot to mention this. Take the swords out. My feet breathe for a second. There we go. Try and fix the backpack, because the backpack don't want to sit. There. You open up the chest, and oh my god, he has a matrix. It's so freaking beautiful. And you can pop it out. You just have... Now, the matrix chamber is all done in clear blue plastic. And unfortunately, while there are details in it, unfortunately, because it's actually kind of thin, you can't really get that much detail out of it, so I do apologize. And the matrix itself is just, it's silver matrix. It looks very nice, though done in mainly blue plastic, I believe, and then just painted over in silver, and it looks very nice, as I said. Yeah. So we just pop that back in, like so, close up the chest, and for comparison, move him over. Here we have him with another White Prime knockoff, Altura Magunis. They look good together. They're very nice. Here we have him with Jaegertron, and they are surprisingly the same size. I completely forgot that. Because I mainly have him displayed with some of the fun stuff. Anyways, there's that. And finally, here he is with Turban with regular legs. Because I didn't feel like doing Chicken Walker. And yeah, so there's that. And now, we'll take him, put him off to the side. And now we have fun with the trailer. Because the trailer transforms. So, first thing you're going to want to do is take that out. That's for later. And then you want to take this entire front section here, bring that all the way up, and open up the side panels like so. Raise it up a bit. And you just want to flip this entire armature section back. Want to flip up the front end like so. Flip this down and stand it up like so. And you can already see what's coming. So then you want to take, actually before we do that, you want to take this entire armature structure here, rotate it all the way down, and then you want to take this hinge here, rotate that down, and this will kind of snugly go in place. And there are two little armatures, one right here and one on the other side, and they will fit into the slots right here and right here. And that will help lock everything in place. So, and like so. And then, and then we get to the fun bit. Then, you want to take the arms here and you want to just open this up to reveal the armor of a god. Well, demigod? Kinda god? Dingbat? I don't know. I just think this looks cool as hell. Like, this armor set looks amazing, and I love it so much. So you can have him kind of just being like, ooh, pretty armor. My precious. He's very enamored by the armor set that his father left him. Very pretty, very nice. Mine is a little dusty though, so I apologize. I tried to clean it as best I could. Apparently I'm not good at it. So, yes. So there is an armor mode for this guy. And there's a couple of things we have to do to Seraph here to get him ready. First things first, take the knee joints, move them up like so. And that just kind of bulks out his knee pads. Then, something that I like to do, and something that I saw Emgo do when he first reviewed the toy, is rotate the hands all the way around like so. Do it on the other side as well, like so. And there we go. So, how will we do this, I wonder? First off, we'll take the feet. We'll start at the feet. Pull a Rolling Oak Gamings. And we will... Come on. There we go. Ay, Madre de Dios. Mother of God, come on. It's been a while since I've actually had to take these out. So they come with, you know, 2 little feet plates here, and they just peg into the hole right here. And that just bulks out his feet. Gives him big old clumpers. They kind of look like Ravenclaws, actually. With the dual open design there. It looks really cool. Then we open up the clasps here, and that will release the shin guards. And to connect these, you want to open them up like so. And these, again, are just like the back panels, so you will have to flex them a bit. Luckily, again, while they are very solid, they're a little bit flexible, so you do get a decent amount. So you get enough of a bend with them that you aren't going to stress anything or lose anything. And then we just close up everything like so. And then we go to this side. Like so. That gives him some big old calves. And now the man looks more like a Gundam. So get him into the... There we go. To the Gundam pose. Like so. And he's ready to take off. Whoosh. So, next up we will go with the... Actually, we'll go with the thighs. So you want to take the missile pods off the side. Like so. And there are 2 little nubs here. Here and here. And they will plug into these 2 little nubs right here. And we will just... Come on, you. There we go. Close that up. And close this up. So, and like so. And that will fill out his thighs. We can get this other one to connect on. Boop. Oh, no. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now that bulked out his thighs a bit, we take the crotch plate. And it just connects like so. So now he has more crotch protection, which is always good. Then we will go with the arms. And they actually go to the opposite side. The way that they connect on, I'll move you out, there we go, whoop, is there is the actual clip itself, and then this piece here, which helps lock it into place. Now, when you try and put the hand corresponding like this, it doesn't quite work. It's a little, well, actually, it works perfectly this way. It does not work if you do it this way. There's something that it just doesn't like to close properly this way, and it just gets a little annoying. So you just gotta swap them around. But that's fine. And then, so they plug in with this peg right here, and they go into this hole right here. So, and like so, and that gives him big old beefy gauntlets, which look very nice. Kind of give him gorilla arms, actually. Weirdly enough. And then, right here. Close up the fists, I guess. Never mind. Then we will go with the... Come on, you. What would you call... I guess the upper arm guards, I guess. So, let me close them. Like so. Oh, and I just realized this entire arm is... Oops. So we connect them to the upper arms like so. That just beefs that out. We take the shoulder armors. We plug them in like so. And they just plug in with two little pegs here. And they go into 2 little ports right here and here. So and so. There we go. Then we take the entire back section. Oop, the helmet fell off. Leave the helmet for last. No skipping ahead, Mr. Helmet. I don't care how excited you are. So the backpack, it pegs into the stand here with 4 little holes here that kind of make it look like a Lego brick. I'd fold back the wings a bit, and then you want to undo the clasps here, bring up this entire front section, and there's a peg right here that will peg into this slot right here. That was the trailer hitch in vehicle mode. And you just want to line those up like so. These come down like so. Bring this up, bring this up. Connect the clasps together. That way it just finishes that connection like so. Ooh. Move the wings out again. Just kind of put them in a delta shape just to make life easy. There we go. Keep that up. And then we take the helmet here, and you just separate the pieces. I'm going to put the... stick the head on, and then you close it by putting this little tab right here into that little port right there. Closey, closey. There we go. And here we have him in full regalia, I guess. And I gotta say, this thing looks absolutely big and beefy, and I love him oh so much. I love this thing. And yeah, no, this guy looks absolutely freaking gorgeous. I absolutely love this thing. He's a little bit more back heavy now thanks to all that, but you know, let's be honest here, it kind of works with the silhouette of like a demon slash angel thing. And yeah, this thing looks great. My only real gripe, honestly, is with the head. And that's only because it looks a little too obvious that it's just a helmet placed on a head. You know, like there's just something that it doesn't quite jive. There's just something. But to be truly honest, it looks great otherwise. It looks very commanding, and ignore the dust. But yeah, no, this thing looks absolutely wicked, and we will get rid of the dead trailer bit right here, and we'll just poke that off to the side. Nice of them, however, to include a bloody trailer. Magnus. That's actually something that I will also get into a little bit later. But that thing I so callously ripped off very quickly was so that I could show you all this beautiful rendition of the Star Saber. Like, just look at that. That looks like it came right out of the annals of the TV show Prime. This looks absolutely spectacular. They even have another Matrix just done in a yellow plastic, but with just enough that it kind of looks like it's a muted gold, and that looks awesome. And to my knowledge, this entire thing is like just cast. Ooh, it's cast in translucent blue plastic and then painted over silver. And this thing looks great. And to be truly honest, the paint has actually held up really well. There are only some small splotches here, I think. And that is just, yeah, like right here. But again, like, it looks amazing. And like every other weapon, you can have them hold. And that just looks peak and wonderful. But that's not why you are all here. It's time for him to spread the wings. And we're going all the way up. Jeez Louise, my camera can't even... Like, that is so bloody tall. For just like... whoosh. And then you can bring them down. Like so. I needed to show that full effect. Because, like, holy crap. I love it. Oh, I love how they did the wings here. It looks so good. They are amazing. And and they have good articulation. Like, you can get wing flaps. You can get them flared out. And just the design on the wings themselves give this wonderful techno energy kind of feel to them. Like, they are just pure raw energon. Where you have the blue refined energon, and then these wings are just so powerful. They run off of the raw shit. Like, that is amazing. And I think I can do it correctly. Fold the wings back up. And something that I have done a couple of times in just like fake storytelling is just kind of use this as the world's biggest FU rail cannon. Because, like, that's what this looks like. Wings all the way arched forward, kind of a little bit higher than, well, that could be, there we go. There we go, a little bit better. Yeah, you just get the giant FU rail cannon. That would make sense for Nova Prime. And then what I called the Delta Formation, just so that it packs up and it makes him, a little bit more streamlined so he's not knocking into the walls of the Ark or whatever while he's in the Dark Universe. But I friggin' love these wings. Like, they are so beautiful. And they splay out just wonderfully. So much better than the Hasbro release. Which, again, why I'm kind of mad at Ultra Magnus. Because they just used Ultra Magnus for their version of Nova. I understand. I get it. Especially for a character that is a little bit less known, like Nova. But still, this thing just blows Hasbro's legacy just out of the water. And well, if you like that toy, I'm not knocking it. If you like that toy, hands down, good for you. I'm pretty sure you can't get Seraph anymore, unfortunately, for Mastermind. If you can, hopefully you find it for a decent price. I think I paid, I think it was like $100 for both the figure and this as well. So he was, decently cheap. I got him at a Big Bad Toy Store. Yeah, relatively cheap for a third-party transforming toy. That just looks absolutely amazing. So we will put him off to, we'll have him on this side. And here he is with the guy that kind of allowed him to become mainstream, with Ultra Magnus, the Magunus. And actually, they are pretty well sized for each other, and I think that looks very cool. So Magnus lost a leg again. God, dude, you are constantly losing limbs. Sheesh. Anybody got, does anybody have the number of the Junkion planet? I need that special glue stuff that they applied to Magnus during the movie. That is something I need. Here we have him with Jaegertron, and that looks more like it. That looks very nice. They look very, very evil together. And here we have him with Turbine. Either way, they look good together. But yeah. So, now, he can still hold his little pea shooter, and it looks more like a pea shooter now, thanks to the big old gauntlets, which is unfortunate, but he can still hold it. And he can also dual wield the two light blue swords, but I like to kind of headcanon them as folding or kind of combining together to create the big matrix blade. Because with the power of them, and you can, open the chest up here. You can kind of sort of crack open the chest window, but you can't actually get the matrix out unless you fully open up the chest, kind of undo the armor a bit, bring this entire thing down, and then kind of sort of open, like do that. And again, it messes with stuff, so really you really can't do it, unfortunately. And it also causes the helmet to plop off. Here, stick it back on, stick these together. Now, amazingly, this is actually not how I usually have him displayed, honestly. Normally, what I do is I take the helmet off, because that looks evil. I take these off. These off. I also take off the thighs. Like so. Actually, I don't even have them with the gun or the shoulder pads, actually. There we go. And this is how I normally have them displayed, kind of with the wings. Actually, no, I don't even have the wings out. My apologies. This is how I have them displayed, normally, is without most of these things. And I've come to use this guy as my Primus. And while that may seem a little blasphemous, the reason is because my kind of idea is that the Primus and Unicron, they were the first Transformers to be built by the Quintessons. So they don't technically have, a vehicle mode. Any kind of vehicle bits are just small, energy detailing or whatever. And so you have, basically what the Autobots were, in the form of Primus. That being just, the generic construction bots. And then you have the, I have more of the, war armor and everything on, my quote-unquote Unicron, who I will be reviewing soonish. Kind of get him to hold the sword like that. Let me try and actually open him up a bit. Maybe that'll work. There we go. The nice holding of the sword. There we go. Can't get that damn... whatever. And so this is how I normally have them displayed. Just like that. Because I think that looks cool. It looks regal. It looks nice. Yeah. So that is it for my review for... I was about to say Transformers. No, my review of the Mastermind Creations. Reformatted Seraphicus Prominon. I highly recommend trying to, find this guy if you can for a decent price, because, this guy is just sick. But yeah. If you can't, I'm sorry. If you can, please, for the love of God, vet it. I had to buy 2 of these guys. The core robot I actually had to rebuy because the something around here actually snapped off. This version, however, I'm not as forceful, I guess, like I was with the original one. But yeah, so I had to purchase a new core robot just so that I could still have him. But yeah, so that is it for my review of the Transformers. I've already done this, and I keep wanting to say Transformers. Meld. Have a good rest of your day, night, or whenever you watch this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm going to get some coffee. Bye-bye, everyone.